Another Atrangi look you've given to Aamir is PK. Now with that yellow helmet and those shirts with those weird prints, super tak button up karke,
Yeah.
the ears sticking out.
Yeah.
What was the brief for that character and what was the thought process behind that look?
You know, we always believe that costume designers' biggest job is to listen to the director, listen to the actor, sometimes listen to the producer, and sometimes not.
Sometimes we are forced to
Sometimes
not.
listen to the director.
The producer.
So, and we've come, like, we've been working for 2 decades now, and we realize that every director articulates in a different manner. And here, I think PK's brief is what was the most important. How PK's character came out was because of Raju Hirani's brief. It was a very emotional brief. He only talked about PK's journey, PK's emotion. वो बेचारा यहाँ आ गया है, वापस जा नहीं पा रहा है. And Raju made us cry in this briefing session. He's giving us a brief, and we were crying and bawling tears out because we all got so emotional. So that's when we realized that, every garment, every piece will have to be emotional on him. So every color will have to talk about the emotion of that scene, of that time that PK is going through. So if you see, Rajasthan is very colorful with those beautiful, uneven primary color stripes, those bandhanis and leheriyas. And then because it's a happy time, he's dancing, Sanjay Dutt is there, they're all dancing, there's comedy. And then he moves to Delhi. He comes into Jaggu's world. It is a serious world, it's a corporate world, and his journey becomes very tough. Now we start addressing the problem at hand, the religion, the God man, humanity, and that's when his colors change. His colors become serious. He comes into checks and stripes, which is almost like a representation of the prison that he's feeling in, or the suffocation that he's feeling. He's not able to go back. He's falling in love with Jaggu. So it's a very serious time. So that's how the colors and the patterns help the journey move forward. But it all comes from the brief of emotional arc of PK by Raju Irani.
You want to add to that?
Once we got the brief, the next challenge for us was, how do we get these clothes? One is, of course, it's very easy for us to, get fabric, make them. One of the ideas that came to us is that we will buy cut pieces. If you know what cut pieces are, they come in a little packet. Leftover fabrics, and the collar is separate, the cuff is separate, the front
Pocket
panel,
is separate.
pocket is separate. All those pieces we patch together. We were very excited that, okay, we'll go to Chandni Chowk and we'll get that. But in our conversations, we came to a decision that this is a guy who is not human. He's an alien. He's come to the earth. Does he have money? Does he have speech? How will he buy these clothes from the market? The clothes have to make sense of how PK would have procured them. And there Raju had a backstory that he basically steals the clothes from shaking cars. So we don't have to elaborate what the shaking car is. So he goes and does that. So we said, okay, hum to chori nahi kar sakte. We can't go and steal the clothes. The next best thing is to go back in a time where money was not the currency, and that is the barter system. So we actually went to Mandawa. We shot the film in Mandawa, a big chunk of the film, the Rajasthan bit of it. We went to Mandawa and we walked on the roads asking people to give them their clothes. And we would, in return, we had taken some brand new clothes. We would give them those. They were more than happy. By the end of the day, we had a troop of soldiers walking behind us. That these people are collecting clothes from strangers. It was too cute. So we had many volunteers. In that we found a volunteer who said, "आपको लड़कियों के कपड़े नहीं चाहिए." And really we were thinking about it. That idea had not really formed very well कि लहंगा होगा. So we said, हाँ हमको लड़कियों के कपड़े भी चाहिए. So next day he said, कल you meet us in the market. I will get you a portly of clothes. So he got a big portly of clothes, and there were these colorful Rajasthani lehengas in it, and in that we picked up a lot of pieces, but the yellow one was our favorite. And that's
the one made it to the film.
That's the one made it to the film, and that's the iconic look. You see, he's wearing a brown beige safari jacket, and he's wearing the yellow lehenga. So, yes,
that's the one.
With his quintessential 2-in-1.
Transistor.
Yeah, I feel costumes added so much to PK.
It's very, and it's him. He can fit into anything. Most of the clothes that we collected didn't really fit him.
Yeah.
So he said, don't alter, I will fit into it. So the maximum change that we did was add a little extender here, because he's PK. He will button up everything,
हाँ.
like, because he has no knowledge.
Yeah.
Button hai to sare button karne
हाँ.
padenge. So he buttoned it up till there. And he wore these clothes.
Yeah.